I'm going to talk about people who fake support for Gaza and what their real agenda is. Let's start with BJT, Donald Trump. He's fake support for Gaza to get elected. He was posing with imams and going to mosques and stuff. And of course, the whole war, the whole genocide was partly to get Trump elected. Biden and Harris played right into it and traded their landslide for a genocide and Trump for AIPAC. But Netanyahu also rejected any hostage deals, any ceasefires to prolong the war to be able to blame Biden. Think about it. If Biden and Harris had somehow ended the war before the election, they would have won. If they'd even distanced themselves from Netanyahu, they would have won. But they didn't, and that's definitely their responsibility. The second one. The first thing is also their responsibility. They could have stopped it. They could have done a lot more to stop it, but they didn't for AIPAC. They fell for a trap / they were doing this to support Trump all along. But Trump is definitely not on Team Gaza. Trump is definitely not for the people of Gaza. He might be for the land of Gaza to take it and make it a resort. That's his agenda. Now let's talk about Piers Morgan, I guess. Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, these podcaster, broadcaster types that finally admitted this a genocide, even after they were the ones who helped make it a genocide to begin with, but yet they retain all their other beliefs that go along with that. So they're not really for the people of Palestine. They're just for co-opting that audience. Let me come back to that with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Matt Gaetz is jumping on that bandwagon now. Matt Gaetz is trying to say that, Israel is the one who has evidence against him as a pedophile. That's the only reason he's supporting Gaza. Again, he's not supporting Gaza, he's just opposing Israel. Back to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene had ever said anything in support of Gaza, but she has criticized sending money to Israel. She's just part of the Nick Fuentes Groyper wing of the Trump-Boutonniers. There's two wings of the Trump-Boutonniers. There's the Zionists who are doing the genocide for Israel, and then the people who hate Israel and hate Jewish people, the Nazis and Klansmen, who are the larger side of the Trump-Boutonnier terrorist network. And this side, the Zionist turning point side, doesn't realize they're being played, being used to do a genocide for these people who are then going to turn around and genocide them. Marjorie Taylor Greene is part of that. They're not pro-Gaza or pro-Palestine. They're just anti-Israel. And they're going to pivot the MAGA movement to America First, anti-Israel or whatever. It's all the same thing. It's all Nazis. They've always been Nazis, and we've always called them out. But it's the genocide they stop could be their own. It's time to stop genocides. Only the progressive left oppose all genocides. Centrist Democrats support Israel's genocide. The turning point Zionists support genocide in Ukraine, genocide in America, and genocide in Gaza. But the Groypers support the genocide of them as well. They support 4+ genocides. So let's stop these Groypers. Let's stop all these people whose agenda are to clean themselves up, to package themselves on the backs of Gaza genocide.